this one, I'm disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. I found out my partner has been putting slugs in my food. I don't know how to forgive him.
I've almost heard enough.
Yeah. So trigger warnings they add, food tampering, psychological, emotional abuse, don't read while eating, / if you have a weak stomach.
Oof.
I, 22 female, have been with my partner, 24 male, for 4 years now. I have never known him to do anything like this, but I noticed he started acting a little strange around a month, maybe a month and a half ago. He started putting fruit on the floor in the garden, and I thought it was a bit weird, but he said he was feeding the mice family and have nested in our shed. So I thought it was sweet and helped him do so. Anyways, he started being really nice to me around 2 weeks ago and making me food, baking me cakes and stuff, which he never usually cooks, ever. So I was so happy he found a hobby. I did notice sometimes I felt sick and dizzy after eating, and I just put it down to lack of sleep / hormones. Anyways, a friend of my partner's came into my work today, I work at a cafe, and said he needed to speak to me when I was free. I was free as there wasn't any customers at this time. He told me that my partner has been collecting slugs from the garden on fruit he has been putting out and putting them in my food, blending them up. He sent this friend pictures of bags of slugs that he had collected and the pictures of blended slugs. I feel really sick to my stomach. I don't understand why he did this. This is so out of character of him. I asked him why he was doing it, and he accused me of snooping through his messages, which I would never do, and got so angry at me for being not able to take a joke. I feel disgusting. I love him to pieces, but I just don't understand his ways of thinking just now. Am I overreacting? I don't know what to do. I feel lost.
Okay. Well, this... I don't mean to laugh.
Oh, poor girl.
Because it's not funny.
No, but it's like, it's so
It's just
fucked.
so bizarre. It's like... The fact that he was like, you can't take a joke?
The gaslighting.
Bro,
The
what the
gaslighting.
fuck, dude? You've been feeding me slugs and you're mad that I can't take a joke?
There's some fucking poisonous slugs out there, dude.
Bro, what the fuck, Doug? Okay, first of all,
Dog. What the?
pack your shit up and fucking leave this dude. That is the most unhinged behavior I've ever fucking heard.
Truly.
Like, at least, okay.
Truly.
This sounds fucked, but like, at least when someone's trying to poison you, they like are very direct about it. Like, they'll put like arsenic in your shit or like bleach because they have a goal.
Yeah.
What's the goal of putting slugs in your shit? What's the fucking goal?
What is the goal? What's the goal here? Does he want to
It's
kill
just
her?
so fucking random. Like, after 4 years, I thought they were gonna say like they'd only been together for like a few months, so she doesn't really know him that well. That would be like if my boyfriend, right? Because we've been together for 4 years. That would be like if he started feeding me slugs. In what universe? Like, check him into a fucking hospital, bitch. I think something's wrong.
We have lots of updates on this one. It doesn't get better. True, it doesn't get better. It's not.
I can't wait to hear it.
It's not good. And I'm just like, I will tell you right now, like, at the end of the day, this girl is okay. The final
that's
update.
Good. That's all that matters.
Yeah, the final update is like she's safe, healthy, and alive.
Okay, good.
So she goes on to say on the update, I went to urgent care last night, early hours of the morning, and waited and was finally seen around 6 a.m.-ish. I had some tests, and I have a high level of metahalide in my blood. I was kept in for monitoring, and I have some ulcers in my stomach. I was aware of this as I was hospitalized about 2 months ago for a burst ulcer. Originally thought it was stress, but they now said it could be because of the slug poisoning. I could have an infection of some kind as my temperature is high, but they haven't found anything that could be causing that yet. They have checked my heart, and it is fine. I am due to have heart surgery this year, though, so they're delegating it due to ulcers and infections and the fact I keep getting sick, which is okay. I have an appointment to see my cardiologist on the 20th of April. The fucking slugs gave her a heart condition?
What? Bro, what?
I contacted the police and wrote a statement and asked some questions. and was asked some questions. Anyone who knows me in real life, please don't post mine or my partner's name, as the police said it would destroy the investigation. My ex refused to say anything to the police or me. However, he did say he would speak to his friend and only him. He then spoke to me. I was not alone. I was with a friend and his friend too. He confessed to doing random experiments on me / tests starting a few months after we moved in together. It started with spitting on my toast. Then a week later, he replaced my propranolol, beta blockers, with salt, empty capsules. I want to add he was my medication holder, as I have a history of suicide attempts, so he handled my meds and gave them to me, and that's when he thought it would be funny. He also admitted to these things, swapping my Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages with real meat. I have IBS and struggle to digest meat, so I became a vegetarian. He also replaced my corn nuggets with real ones. One of my pet giant African land snails went missing in the summer, and I assumed it escaped and since I left the lid open to the box. But he said it had died, so he scraped it out and put it in my curry. I vaguely remember the day he did this, as he laughed whenever I went to eat the curry and got really paranoid, so I put it in the kitchen and stormed off. He then brought it upstairs and told me to taste, and I did, and realized he added lots of zili, and he said he was laughing because he put chili powder in and too much came out. Now I think he must have put the chili in to cover the fact he put my snail in there.
What?
He also said he rubbed my toothbrush on the toilet, but then washed it as he thought that was too far. What? I feel like this is all a dream. It just seems too dramatic to feel real. I'm unsure what is happening on the legal front. He says he didn't know why he did this, and that he loves me truly, and that he felt compelled to do it, which I understand as I suffer from OCD and get compulsions / impulsions, and that he really loves taking care of me, and he feels it's his purpose, and he didn't mean to cause serious harm. He promises he never did anything to our animals. I think he could just be stressed, as I have mental health issues that could have caused something in him to break from that much stress. I am really sad and sorry for those who I caused concern.
Be sorry for yourself, girl.
I want to kidnap her.
Girl.
I want to get her out of there right
now.
now.
That guy is not well. Like that will escalate towards
murder.
Yeah, like towards actually putting poison in your shit. Like
murder, yeah.
You're a fucking weirdo, bro. Like also snails? Like why snails?
Her pet snail.
Also that's just like
her little buddy.
Yeah, that's like serial killer shit. Like genuinely. To like, and who knows if it actually died. Like he probably killed it. Yeah, I think he killed it.
I agree.
By putting it in a boiling pot of stew.
Oh my God.
Bro, what? Can you imagine? Like the craziest thing is moving in with someone that you're like so certain you know. Like forwards and backwards, you're like, oh, I know this person so well. And they just moved in together, which means they've been together for a long time. But then see, it's the same pattern where she's like, oh, well, maybe this is on me. Girl, he tried to kill you. So no, that's not on you. It's okay.
No.
And also the fact that she has a history of mental illness just kind of shows that he was taking advantage of her for God knows what reason.
Yeah.
I think he's a sociopath. That's what I think it is.
I would agree. I think there's something going on. Even her being like, oh, my own mental illnesses could have triggered this. Like, that could be the case. But just because someone is mentally ill doesn't mean they can fucking poison and try to kill you.
Dude, there are plenty of mentally ill people in the world that are not trying to kill their partners secretly. No. Also, to get slugs, there's a fair amount of premeditation in that. Like, to plan that out and be like, this would be so cool. Like, you got to be real fucking loose between the ears if you're like planning on how you're going to catch snails to blend up, and then you like teach yourself to cook so that you can put these snails in your girlfriend's food. That's fucking weird.
My mouth is hanging open. Like the premeditation,
literally
the fact that he probably had to research how to get slugs, how to like coax them out, and then the fact she was like, oh, what are you doing with the fruit? Oh, I'm feeding the neighborhood mice.
He's like, oh, when she asked me what I'm doing, this is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. And then he gets her to like help him poison her.
It's not funny. Like, I'm not laughing because it's funny, but I'm laughing because it's just unhinged.
It's so deranged.
It sounds so not real.
Like she said.
Yeah.
Like, it is so batshit crazy dramatic that all you can do is kind of laugh.
Yeah, because they're like, in what universe does that happen? Like, that's why I said, like, when people try to, like, kill you, like when partners try to kill each other in those like domestic situations where they try to poison, it's real to the point. But like Slugs, that's like a slow burn. Like, how long has he been doing that? Like, and for how long did he plan to do that? Like, where did he think about snail? There's just so many questions that I would have. Other than so many. And right back to therapy. Go right back to therapy.
Straight to therapy.
There you go. Right.
Straight to a jail.
I'm glad you're okay, girl.
Oh my! I know.
I hope you get better.
Yeah. The final update is like, literally, the title is "I am alive." Hello, everyone. Sorry for those who I didn't get to message back. My messages have been so full. I am alive, but I have been sick with coronavirus. Thank you for those who reached out to me. You have made me feel less alone.
Damn. Can't catch a break.
No.
Poor girl.
I know. Like, every update is like so sad. Like, there's one more where she's just like, I'm having a really, really hard relationship with food after my partner was like contaminating it.
Dude.
So now she's like scared to eat everything.
Yeah, like it's like he kindled an eating disorder probably because of her food aversion now.
100%.
Which is understandable. Dude, that's fucking wild. Like, and just I don't know. Like, I guess like if I were her too, other than like the initial trauma, I would be wondering why that happened now. Like, why now? Of all the years that we've been together, like that would probably be the hardest thing for me to deal with. Would be like, why now? Like, of all times, like, why now? And why would you do this to me, of all people? Oh my God,
4 years.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
You think you know someone, and then like year 4, like she said, like it started a month after they moved in together, but it's like still like year 4, like you know that person.
Yeah.
You're deeply invested.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, you move in with the confidence and conviction of like, I know this person very well. So everything's going to be fine. It's going to be the same thing as like when we were living in 2 separate places. Just to find out he's a fucking psycho. Oh, girl, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? You take care of yourself before you get into another relationship.
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely. Like, I hope she's still not with him and they're like, I feel bad.
Yeah, and I hope he goes to fucking prison for attempted murder.
Charges need to be pressed.
Yeah, he absolutely could go for attempted murder, especially if she develops illnesses from that.
Oh my God.
Especially like long-lasting illnesses.
Yeah. Well, if the slugs were the reason she developed a cardio problem, like, dude,
girl, get that lawsuit.
Prepare it. Get it.
The least you could do is get some money out of it. That's for sure.
Oh my God, I would be going after this man. This man would be crippled.
Absolutely.
With a lawsuit.
And in fucking prison. Jail. In the psych ward because he needs help. Clearly.
He truly does need help. And like, I think what you said too isn't like, you hit the nail on the head. Having a mental illness does not make you a bad person.
Yeah.
And like, we don't know if he does have one at all.
Yeah.
So at this point, he is just clearly unhinged.
Yeah, actually though. Like genuinely, like you need to be behind bars because you're a danger to yourself and others.
He is a menace to society.
Yeah, absolutely. In like a very literal sense.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, girl. I hope you're good.
The top comment on this one is like, it's a summary post from the best of Reddit updates. And someone comments, we had a local story here about a guy who ate a slug on a dare. He ended up dying after a long and pretty horrible illness. And then they link the story.
Terrifying.
I know. And then the next comment goes, also, he made her eat her pet snail. Snails are intermediate hosts for a bunch of parasites.
Yeah.
He could have killed her.
If it's not already in the process because he was doing it for God knows how long. Dude, oh my God, that's like terrifying. That's like that shit you see in like murder mystery like documentaries.
Yeah.
You know, like on Snapped or something.
Oh my God,
That's what you would see.
This is a true crime waiting to happen.
Actually though. Ugh. Oh my God, I hope you're good, girl. I hope you take care of yourself. Oh my God.
I know.
People are fucking insane.
Bonkers.
Like, actually.
Batshit bonkers. Bonkers.